You definitely want to be in the top 9% of business owners who thrive despite economic challenges. And if you're watching this, you may have caught one of my other 9% Club episodes where I dive deep into the most effective strategies for succeeding during tough times, like the Stojak rule, which Harvard Business Review's research described as a progressive strategy. In that Harvard Business Review research study, what they did is they said prevention is basically playing a defensive stance and promotion is more of an offensive stance. And what they found are people that stayed preventative, those who went promotional, but there's also these pragmatic crowd. What they did is a little bit of prevention, a little bit of promotion, but the progressive, they're the ones that knocked it out of the park. Because what they did is they had a perfect balance between defensive and offensive actions to weather the economic storm. Now, the Stojak rule helps you identify who to keep on your team when you got to let people go, instead of just mind-numbingly and heartlessly cutting off the bottom 20% of your producers. And just like Jon Snow warned us in Game of Thrones, winter is coming. Economic winters are inevitable. They're cyclical. They are to be expected. And they're also where you can get ahead of your competition only if you're prepared. That's why you're here today. I'll share another powerful process that's been informed by working with 25,000 entrepreneurs from 25 different countries over the last 2 decades in order to grow businesses through economic winter. But first, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button right now so you never miss out on the future episodes packed with strategies you need to stay ahead. You want to grow your business through this winter economic season? Let me introduce you to Get Shit Done workshops. It's time to stop wasting your energy on these endless meetings and start generating true excitement and momentum in your business. You see, these workshops turn well-intended meetings that really actually suck into productivity workhouses. Initially inspired by the power of the mastermind concept found in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, it stated whenever 2 or more people come together and meet the common goal, they tap into the power of infinite intelligence. Get Shit Done workshops results in those people becoming more resourceful, finding ways to create outcomes or solve problems quicker, faster, and easier. Team members leave more energized with higher buy-in because they built the solutions themselves. Let's talk about the problem with the classic business meeting. Those meetings that are supposed to spark breakthroughs and drive real innovation. Too often though, they fall short of that goal. The team drives into reviewing KPIs, key performance indicators, analyzing why these numbers are down, and inevitably they turns into blame game kind of thing. Who's responsible for this? Who needs more training? And how are we going to fix what's broken? And this is a defensive cycle. It crushes creativity, leading to finger pointing and justifications of whatever actions they took rather than finding real solutions. Any of this sound a little familiar? This is the big flaw of traditional meetings. They put people on the defensive. Instead of inspiring new ideas, they stifle innovation, putting your team in a reactive mindset. And that's the last place you want to be when you're trying to push your business forward and to the next level. Now compare that to Get Shit Done workshops. These workshops flip the entire script. Instead of making people feel that they're under scrutiny, they create a space where people's ideas can be heard, and even the quieter voices that might get overlooked in regular meetings. People can build off each other's thoughts, spark discussions, and drive meaningful collaborations. Yes, these workshops can get lively. People may talk faster and their voices might get louder as passion rises, but isn't that a good thing? When people are being heard, they contribute more, and the results in breakthrough innovations and actionable solutions are happy to take. It's time to move away from those old school meetings and embrace Get Shit Done workshops, because this is where the true progress and innovation is going to live. Why do business owners love Get Shit Done workshops? It's simple. When your team's a part of creating the solution, they take full ownership on the execution of it. They're no longer just following orders, they're following through on a plan they built themselves. And guess what? This means higher engagement. Even when the solution requires more effort or doing more with less, the team is committed. Why? Because they've invested their ideas, their energy, and their creativity into that outcome. When people are part of the process, they're more driven to make it succeed with no excuses. That's the magic of a well-facilitated workshop, and doesn't just generate solutions, it creates buy-in and commitment from the ground up. The second reason business owners rave about Get Shit Done workshops is because they uncover ideas they would have never come up with on their own. The people on the front lines, those who are in the thick of the day in and day out of life, have a completely different perspective than you're ever going to have. Even if you once did their job, things change, the market changes, technology changes, and what worked then might not be working now. And that's why their insights are so valuable. They see opportunities that you might have overlooked. As the saying goes, a wise man can learn from anyone, a fool from no one. And facilitating a workshop taps into the collective wisdom, bringing fresh ideas and hidden opportunities to light. That's the power of a workshop. It doesn't just gather ideas, it generates insights that can transform your business. Let me give you a powerful example how failing to innovate can turn even the biggest Goliaths into fallen giants, and how strategic innovation, this kind that's cultivated in the Get Shit Done workshop methodology, can transform a David into an unstoppable force. Remember Blockbuster? They were the undisputed Goliaths of the VHS rental marketplace. But then there came DVDs, and a small scrappy player named Netflix emerged. Now, while Blockbuster ignored this like pesky little David, Netflix saw an opportunity to seize it by mailing the DVDs directly to consumers. But here's where the magic of strategic innovation kicks in, the kind that happens in a well-run workshop. Netflix didn't stop there. They asked better questions, which led them to pioneering streaming videos, an innovation that would have forever changed the entire industry of entertainment. And didn't stop at streaming. Netflix pushed the boundaries again by stepping into original content creation, transforming from a David into a new Goliath, while Blockbuster, well, they faded off into memory. This is why the power of strategic innovation, the kind that often comes out of workshops, it's not just about fixing current problems, it's about thinking ahead. It's about asking better, bigger questions, finding the next breakthrough that can keep your business thriving. Now, let me ask you this. Are you dedicating enough time to strategic innovation in your business? If you feel too busy putting out fires, it's time to rethink that strategy altogether. The best ideas might already be within your team, and the Get Shit Done workshop can be the key to unlocking them. If you want to learn how to run more of these workshops, drop a comment, send me a DM with the word workshop in it, and I'll send you my video on the 7-step process to get started right now. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe for more fast growth strategies and insights like this. I'll see you in the next video as we continue this 9% Club series, where we go deep on how to succeed no matter what the economic climate.